I ain't been on YouTube in a minute. I've been trying to stay the fuck out the way, whatever the case is. But today, bro, I can't do that shit. I can't do it today, bro. For the simple fact, you understand? I'm on my fuck everybody and everything shit. Fuck the U.S. government, fuck the Israeli government, the Yemen government, all that shit, bruh. And for real, truth be told, it's a blissful ass time to see the circumstances of the world, yo. Especially if you, I ain't even gonna say woke. If you know it's a higher being for real and a real higher being and you follow the real one, then spiritually or in your spirit is instilled that what the fuck going on supposed to be going on. And I'm not one to preach the rapture and all that shit, but the truth is being revealed. You get what I'm saying? Truth is definitely being revealed, and the shit's so crazy because everybody running around holding their head asking what the fuck is going on. But bro, like some people grew up watching this shit unfold. Like this shit didn't just happen in the 2020 era or whatever the case is, bro. This shit been going on like since I was born, man. Before I was born, this shit was going on. But to actually see what the older generations, the grandma and grandpops that's gone, rest in peace, you get what I'm saying? That shit, like, yo, when they used to sit, not necessarily sit me down, but conversations that come up and shit, and you know how people used to always say, stay out of grown folks' business? No, I was the one in that shit. I was the one in it, so I grew up a little faster because I can understand more at a certain age. You get what I'm saying? Like the school system fake as shit now, they airing that shit out. We been knew about Hollywood, all that shit. They airing that shit out. Like, bro, this shit really crazy, yo. This shit really crazy. It's crazy as shit. Like, I be having a blissful ass moment. I be having blissful ass moments, yo. I'm telling you. And it's not because I hate people or I'm like, oh, that's what the fuck you get. That's not the case. Like, the fact of the matter is, I'm in a state of bliss for the simple fact, like, people finally saying the truth, yo. What I knew coming up in life was going to happen, and if y'all look at my videos on YouTube, I ain't got a whole bunch because I'm real about my shit. Like, I don't get on here capping looking for views and shit like that. Like, real talk. I got a video where as though told motherfuckers that I told one of my coworkers for real when I was working at this little spot right before COVID, like I was running it down to him. All this gonna happen, this, da 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 da, bop, bop, bop. And the guy, he wasn't American, so he understood the shit different, but at the same time, he understood the whole shit by not being an American. And he an older guy, like he was in his 60s when I was working with him. So, and he from Trinidad. So he understands shit differently, but he understand more the spiritual side because the guy used to fast and all that shit. Like certain times of the year, he a straight fast for days. And when I tell you, after his fast and shit, you can tell during his, well, I could tell what the fuck he was doing, you feel me? Because I got an eye for that shit. But like, yo would look mad weird and shit, look like he dying in the flesh, but whole time like he healthy as shit, ain't nothing going on with him, he not overweight, none of that shit. But I say all that to say or give you proof that I know what the fuck I be talking about, yo. Cause I ran the Joe Biden shit down, I ran that down to him before he was president in the midst of him running this shit. Like, bro, I ran a whole COVID scenario down to him, and then when the shit was going on, I watched that shit with my own eyes unfold, yo, and it's a different feeling when you know shit before it happened, and then when the time come around, like, basically you going through that shit twice, yo. So when people be like, oh, I'm a chosen one, or I'm this, or I'm that, some of them motherfuckers, they be looking and listening and studying other people that had something to say on social media, yo. When it all boils down to chosen one's gonna stand out regardless. You ain't gotta put all the flashy shit on. You ain't gotta do all your makeup. You ain't gotta have a motherfucking gentleman's temp coming on this bitch, or anywhere for that matter. Like, chosen people gonna stick out regardless of how many people playing chosen and all that other shit. And your discernment is not hard to work. The world easy as shit, but back to the matter, like, yo, fuck all of them, yo, for real. Fuck them all, for real. Fuck them all. And then the craziest part about this shit is it's gonna get way worse. Like, that's the craziest part. That shit gonna get way worse, yo. And don't nobody understand that shit for real. That shit about to get way worse. People thinking they seen or they experienced some shit you ain't experienced yet. Shit yet. Cause for real, what the fuck they got going over there in the Middle East and with Israel and Yemen and all that and Palestine, like, bro, that shit is the number one step out of the playbook. We gonna lie, kill, steal, destroy. And after that, we gonna act like God told us to do it. We gonna fake a rapture, the world ended, this the new world. Like, bro, we been hearing about this shit. And most people don't want to accept it because they so programmed, they running off of the algorithm. So whatever the fuck the algorithm changed to, that's what their mind gonna be on. So the dictation is so crazy. And yo, America is a testing ground for everything that happens in the real fucking world. And I say that to say America is not real, bro. America is a testing ground. So America is your thesis. Like, and everything that goes on, bro, America is the thesis. Cause they copying when they first did this shit and they took over our land, cause our people are super polite, spiritual people, and we feel as though, or not even we feel, I ain't even gonna say that shit, cause feelings will leave you fucked up and some more other shit. I'ma say we know, we have a knowing that no matter how bad shit get, if you work together, you feel me, if you share the way the world built, the way the universe worked, you get what I'm saying? The way the path for the sun, everything is meant to come back to that same point. So if I treat you like gold, I should receive gold back, and not in a literal sense. You get what I'm saying? Not in a literal sense. You're not on literally treat somebody good as shit and they gonna bring you a pot of gold back. It's not that. It's the fact of the matter. When you treat that person good, even if they don't treat you good, you gonna get twice as more back, or twice as many people treating you better than what the fuck you treated this person. And I know that shit be hard because I go through that shit still till this day. Like, I treat everybody like they supposed to be treated. Fuck how I want to be treated, because I done been through so much. I don't give a fuck how a person treat me, for real, for real. Like, that shit makes me know, never mind, because I don't even pay attention to it. I know why you doing it, you feel me? And I feel bad for you doing that shit, but at the same time, the world got to work itself out. And I'm a lot of people karma, yo. I'm not putting myself above nobody or none of that shit. I know I'm a lot of people karma. I know it, because even when I tell you, I drilling in your head, yo, don't do this, don't do that. You ain't gotta worry about me doing shit to you, crashing out on you, switching sides on you. Like, my loyalty, bro, I treat everybody like they God. You get what I'm saying? So that in itself should already explain what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, and it's not, I don't fear nobody. Like, real live, when I tell you I'm a crash out and motherfuckers don't be understanding. And this shit been in me since birth. I'm talking like, yo, man, that shit been in me. But the state of the world right now really got me in a blissful state. Like, that shit feels so good. If you know the truth, you gonna understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not on go dive in, get extra receipts and all that shit, and that's y'all problem. Y'all would want to see, they got y'all trained so good, you gotta see black and white to understand and know that the fuck is true. And people really don't understand the main currency is fucking time. That's why if you waste your life on social media, you'll be considered a fucking influencer, because you wasting your life on time, yo. They wasting your life and you giving them your time. That shit crazy. And there's a whole lot of people waking up, but they waking up in the wrong sense. And that's why in Revelations, they say God turned motherfuckers away because they didn't know him. Like it's cool to want to share spirituality and shit like that. That's cool. I don't shun that shit at all. Like you should share it. But the way people sharing it and the knowledge that people have right now, excuse me, because of social media and the way people understand how the church work and the way people mad at the fact that the church was getting over on them when they was at their lowest is the reason why you got a whole lot of spiritualists right now. They found out the game and they using that same game for on people that's actually spiritual, that actually want to be healed, that's actually asking for God to come in their life, yo. And that's how these motherfuckers getting over. And you like when I started my YouTube, I know other people was doing that shit before me for real. Let me explain this to make shit clear. When I started my YouTube, it was a couple other people that started that shit right along with me. They was doing the same shit. And I didn't do this shit because a whole bunch of people was doing it, or I knew that it was an easy route to get money from people that is really in fucking need. Like, I didn't do that shit for that. I did that shit to have a community where people can come and communicate with each other, get shit out their chest, you feel me? Like, it's a family. Like, I'm family oriented. I don't say that shit like I said, for views and clicks and shit. Like, I got love for everybody. And I'm not saying I got love for everybody that got love for me. I got love for everybody, and the shit is unconditional. But back to the point, when the fuck I started and they started the shit at the same time, my shit was real. I got views, I got comments, all that type of shit. But their shit was like 3 times as much as mine. But at the same time, I'm knowing who the fuck they actually fighting for. They want confusion and division for real. They like, yo, this what the church do. They sell you hope, right? They often, if they say the shit in the right pattern and more than one time, they will offer you a sense of I gotta go get it, like ambition for real. Then on top of offering you hope and ambition, they also selling you fear mixed with this shit ain't gonna work because I'm not the one in charge. You get what I'm saying? They doing all this shit at once, so it's fucking your brain. Like this shit is fucking your brain, and on a chemical level, on a different dimensional level, yo, like people don't understand when you get programmed, this shit, it not only change you and your perception or how people see you, that shit is changing your whole makeup. That shit is changing your DNA, bro. And that's why people be like, yo don't look the same, or she don't act like she used to act. Bro, they chemically change. And once that shit happen, if you don't know, you cannot get back to yourself. And the shit is hard to do. Like, I'm still fighting to get back to me, bro, from different circumstances. Like, still fighting to get back to me. And that shit gonna take a lifetime. That shit might not even happen in his lifetime. But that's why I'm on a point where as though is fuck what they got going on. Fuck what anybody got going on for real. Like, and let this shit play out. I'm on the roller coaster for the fucking ride. Like, I didn't go to the amusement park, buy my ticket, and get on the roller coaster to get the fuck out that bitch. Like, I came down here to spread the word. And then I ain't gonna lie, God honest truth, yo, lately I have not been spreading the word. Like, I stay positive, all that shit, but lately I have not been spreading that shit, yo. For the simple fact, we passed the time you need to be spreading the word. Like, I done did this shit all my life. I'm not old as shit, you get what I'm saying? Cause the age range now, you feel me, like the death rate and how long people live, you might consider me middle age. But at the same time, that shit is a program. So you gotta be outside of your body, over top of your shit. If you really want to master this shit, if you really want to understand at a deeper level without going to the colonizers' books, or whatever the case is, bro, you gotta be out of your body at all times. That's why they say when you young and you growing up, they always tell kids, think outside of the box. And what they don't tell you, and why people don't understand this shit, and why a lot of people fail in life, is because they not telling you you are that box. Like, the shit get hella deep, but the shit gets so deep, it's really on the surface. And when it's on the surface, the shit easy to understand because now you can just visually look at it, study that shit, and you gonna figure it the fuck out. Like, yo, this shit really crazy. I got videos on my shit about Kanye. Motherfuckers didn't want to listen to me or none of that shit. Like, motherfuckers really didn't want to listen. And then when they see Kanye like on some shit, or he ain't really crazy, he putting niggas on, but he putting niggas on with the truth in plain sight scenarios. Like, he gonna act crazy as shit, but you gotta listen to what the fuck the guy's saying. And then look at it. Like, bro, I said this shit in 2020, 2021, 2022, and look at his daughter. Like, bro, I said that shit. I definitely said that shit. And he knew that shit was coming. Even though he in Hollywood, he probably did his little shit. At the end of the day, God know your heart, yo. And when he weigh that shit and that shit lighter than a feather, whatever perception you put out to the world is not what the fuck God's saying, because he don't look with the eyes, bro. He looking with the soul. He feeling like he reminiscing on shit. Like, he's sitting in it. He marinating. Like, and y'all motherfuckers don't be understanding this shit, bro. Like, for real. But it ain't my place to judge, for real. Cause at one point, even though I knew shit, my life is not peaches and ice cream, cake and ice cream. Like, bro, knowing shit caused the worst type of life possible. And not because you incompetent, not because the fear, not because none of that shit. It's the fact that you run on a different code that everybody not running on. So basically, when you chosen or you know what the fuck going on and it's nothing nobody can say and you're why this or why that type of person, bro, you gonna have a hard life because and everybody on this algorithm shit right now, life is a motherfucking algorithm. So if everybody running one code and you the only one, not the only one, but the only one in your circumference or in your life or in your circle that's running a different code, bro, you gonna stick out. You are the virus. Like, chosen ones are the virus, and that's how motherfuckers need to start understanding that shit. And if you start understanding that shit like that, then you'll understand that not all viruses are bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, when God put plagues down and shit, it looked bad to the people receiving it. But at the end of the day, the bigger picture, the virus not bad at all, because the virus that kills or bring you to a halt is actually throwing you into the furnace, man. That shit purifying you. So once you start looking at that shit like that, then you will start understanding, like, bro, this shit is hella deep, but it's not deep, because everything, like, literally everything needs everything. Everything is everything. I am everything. You are everything. You get what I'm saying? So everything work together for the greater good. And understand, no matter how much good you do, the more good you do, the more bad you gonna receive, because for every good thing, it's a bad thing connected to that shit. Y'all gotta think, you can go left or right? So when good shit happen, that don't mean it ain't no left to that right? Like, come on now. But I just been staying low key, bro. Just staying low key, watching shit, staying low key, fucking, man, just on my own shit. Like, just straight on my own shit. And it is not that I feel better than nobody, because I done said that shit and I tell everybody that shit. I'm not shit. I'm everything and nothing at the same time. And if you understand that shit, you understand me. Like, I'm not shit. I'm just here. I'm in this fucking body that's a prison, And I'm rocking out my time. Whoever the fuck I can wake up, I'm gonna wake up, and whoever the fuck I can't, I just can't wake you up because it ain't your time. Motherfuckers be forcing to wake people up and all that type of shit. And it do seem like I got off track or I'm rambling, but I'm definitely not. Cause all this shit add together. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is, no matter what the fuck happen, if I get famous out this shit or not, I don't give a fuck. If I get known out this shit or not, I don't give a fuck. The only thing I give a fuck is the truth being put the fuck out. And the truth of the matter is, now people understand Israel is the biggest fucking terrorist state that has ever been created. Like, real talk. And then most of the people that's my age right now, our grandparents was older than fucking Israel. So literally, they don't have too much to say about shit. Like, and that's what y'all gotta understand. These Fed tactics is no longer fucking working. And I'm a talk my shit. I don't give a fuck who like it or who don't like it. I don't give a fuck what government agency like that shit or don't. I don't give a fuck how much pressure they put on me. Cause bitch, when I'm absent from the body, I'ma fuck this shit up. If my time come and I'm absent from the body, I put this on all of my beings, all of my lives, every past life, my ancestors. I'm going to fuck this shit up. Y'all gonna know me. Y'all gonna know me. And I don't be wrong about a lot of shit. I done had people even call me, and it's no bragging shit. All praise to the Most High. Like, real talk. I done had people call me a prophet to my face. And I ain't talking about church going people all the time, this and that. I'm talking about people that been through the struggle, people with addictions and all that shit, and they not under the influence when they doing this. So you can't be like, oh, they might have been high shit off the pills, or they might have been intoxicated. You know, the alcohol behavior. You saying all? No, my nigga, like this regular conversations early morning. Nobody hit the bar. Nobody out with the teas and shit. Like, yo. And when people say that, I don't accept that shit, and I don't accept it for the fact like I'm trying to run from it. I don't accept it because that's not my place. But based off the circumstances and what the fuck going on at the time and my spiritual walk, it wasn't from the person. So it's unacceptable. It wasn't from the person. That shit was definitely from above, like real talk. And I didn't accept it because I shouldn't get the praise, even though you telling me through this body that the fuck your gift is this. I still can't accept it, yo. And I'm not gonna say I can't accept it because I live this shit. I know this shit. I don't run from it. But I got so much respect for my creator. His words hold more weight than I could ever like comprehend. So for him to say that to me in my face using somebody else and me knowing, bro, that's a scary ass thing. Like, yes, I was happy as shit to hear that shit, but my soul was trembling. Like, damn, bro, like, damn. But yeah, yo, these governments gonna continue to burn. They gonna continue to do what the fuck they doing to each other. It's getting a little warm in this bed. I'm gonna need to roll the windows back down. I done dropped some motherfucking ashes in my cup. Shit. But yeah, yo, like, this shit out here is for real. This shit out here is for real. And people don't understand, you like, bro, we live in hell. We live in hell. That was the biggest trick they ever did on the human race. Tell you this was the earth, tell you it was a star system here, and this is here, and that is there. Like, bro, nah, this is a fucking, like, you trapped in your body, my nigga. You are trapped in your body. And I can say that shit because I am one of them ones. Like, I'm really one of them ones. And I know I get watched. You feel me? I know I get watched. Cause it be weird ass shit happening. And then God so good, yo, he be putting me on to when the enemy really want me gone, yo, but they can't never get me. Yo, they can't never get me, yo. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit is super crazy. It ain't crazy, but like the way the world work, yo, that shit is crazy. Like the other side of the shit you don't see, basically. The shit you don't see is the most wonderful shit. Like, bruh. And even if God let the enemy grab me and hold me for a minute, I'm not dead. So you always gotta let me the fuck go. You gotta let me go because I'm not yours to begin with. World, yo, man, when I tell y'all, shit be really crazy. But yeah, yo, the government, all that shit is in shambles. Fuck the Diddy case, fuck and see, pay attention. Cause now they about to hyperdrive this shit. So let me explain. The Diddy shit, it held weight. You get what I'm saying? But it wasn't enough weight because most people knew back then you a freak nasty motherfucker. And if you got that type of money to sustain that freaky nasty shit, all these decades going past, and you think that the OnlyFans and all the rest of this shit not giving bro ideas, like, bruh, all right, they had to that shit was dying out. You get what I'm saying? People already know. Some people that's programmed, they on that shit. They still on that shit. They ain't gonna be off that shit for another couple years. So just hold tight on that. Then in the midst of that, you got all these other little black entertainers and shit going on with them. People dying, this and that, and this and that. And look at what the fuck Israel doing the whole time. Look at what they doing the whole time, right? But the other shit not gaining traction, like, cause they understand people waking up. So what you do, you put in an overdrive. Now you got Woody, he in jail or in the court fighting for his freedom and shit. And it's so entertaining because he's saying dumb shit on the stand that won't nobody say in a regular court system because you're gonna be held on contempt. We know this shit. Like, let's go. All right. That shit caught traction, but it didn't hold. It didn't hold because motherfuckers is too woke. Everybody on this spiritual journey shit at the end when it's too late. Like, people really, that's why the time feel like it's speeding up, yo, because people trying to crunch this spiritual shit in a little bit of time because their soul know the time is running the fuck out, right? All right, hold it. So they had to do some more shit. You know, the YNW Melly shit. That shit is a fucked up ass case. All right. Black people, we always looking for somebody, like, we was trained to look for somebody else downfall. Real talk. All right, bet. That shit caught people interest. Then the younger generation on it. So now on the YNs, like, damn, the police crashing this nigga. It don't make no sense. This and that, bop, bop, bop. Boom. After that shit happened, now you got Young Thug dumbass getting out of jail, bro. And after all these years, people watching him, falling off, coming back to that shit, falling off, coming back to, oh shit, this shit not working. Oh, we about to put him back outside with everybody else so everybody can watch this motherfucker now. Boom. Hold it. You, after that, he come home, everything cool. Now, this nigga ratting. Black people on it. We don't like rats because we ain't never ratted. And then the crazy shit is black people be taking that hit so hard, yo, niggas actually forgot who the fuck they was. Let me tell you one more time. Black people take the hit so hard and believing in not ratting shit so much, yo. We lost who the fuck we was and forgot it because we didn't want to rat on the motherfucking colonizers, yo. But that's God's word. That's what make karma so good. Because you don't have to run around yelling at the top of your lungs telling who did what, yo. Karma gonna eat that ass up, and the people that know. Like, real talk. They talking about Trump did and this and that. Who gives a fuck? Do y'all not know he playing a role? To him, this shit is goddamn entertainment. Like, yo played the boss for Christ's sake. This shit is entertainment for Brody. He ain't worrying about this shit. Now, don't get me wrong. He want America to run because he know he got kids. And his kids gonna benefit off of what the fuck he did. So, in that sense, he want America to be what the fuck America need to be for once he close his eyes. But shit don't work that way, bro. Shit don't work that way. And y'all gotta remember, I don't give a fuck who it is. Y'all gotta respect people, bro. Cause y'all don't know who the hell nobody is, and you don't know what this person can change in your life. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking out my ass. Like, I'm gonna let you know, if you ain't never seen a step before for the spiritual world, you looking at them. You looking at them. Cause I done been through shit that ain't even my shit to carry, and I didn't carry that shit for others and my burden at the same time, and kept going. And I ain't gonna say it ain't nobody out there that ain't done that shit, but you gotta be a different type of breed on that type of shit. Like, to know this not your weight to carry, but carry that shit. Then you carry that shit with passion, and you not carrying that shit for show. You carrying that shit cause you obligated. This what the fuck you signed up for real. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, all that shit they talking about aliens and shit, bro, don't feed into that shit. Don't feed into it. Cause the Most High is the creator of all. I don't give a fuck what galaxy you from. He created your ass. And 9 times out of 10, the agreements that happened and all that shit, it was due to the simple fact the Most High let that shit happen. You gotta understand. And I'm a father of 5. You gotta understand, like, sometimes you gotta whoop your kid's ass, bro. And then it's not always in a physical sense. Like, my son already know, my youngest son, bro. I got 3 sons, 2 daughters. Bless my life. But my youngest son know just like my oldest sons. But the way me and his relationship is and shit like that, and he only 6. When he know I done had enough, ain't no more talking. Like, the way I posture, and it's not a bully posture or none of that shit. It can be as simple as me saying something to him, he don't listen, and I go sit in the chair and turn my back. Shit'll get right. Like, and it's not no fear, bro. It's a sense of understanding. And that's why you able to mess up and not start over, but you're able to come back from it. Because being a father is goddamn crazy. Like, you gotta protect, be gentle. You gotta really mold your child. Like, bro, that shit crazy. You gotta play both sides, and people don't be understanding that. That's why it be hard. Well, not hard, but it be easy for certain motherfuckers to dictate or to change the perception of people, yo. Because of the code you running. Like, your brain is a computer. Your brain was the first computer. And people be saying, like, yo, how the fuck back in the day they was so smart, they did this and they did that. Like, brother, understand, they was using more percentages of their brain. You feel me? Like, they was using more percentages. They was able to actually be in a creative state. That's what nobody tells you. Why you think they do hella shit with mice? Like, bro, why you think they do hella shit with mice? They breaking you. Like, everything is meant to take your time and break you in the process. So you'll never go back and ask them, why the fuck did you take this much time from me? Or what is you using my time for? And see, all praise to the Most High. 'Cause that's what it is. What are you using my time for? You feel me? And you can say, oh, they ain't even using your time. That shit don't matter to them. Because at the end of the day, it's your time. So, yes, you can say that. That's a valid point. But at the same time, what if I tell you they using your time to live longer? Because the more you in a higher state, the more your mind don't have to worry, the more you can create, the longer you can live, and the easier it is to sustain because stressful situations burn 3 to 4 times as much energy as a calm situation. So think, if the news shoving all this shit down your throat about all these other countries fighting and oh the US might be next and then you wasting 4 times as much time as somebody that's calm not paying that shit no mind. Because your soul is in a panic, your mind is in a panic, your physical state is going to be in a panic, and nothing that you say out of your mouth or how you perceive shit is going to be the right thing to receive. So I'm trying to tell you, like, the shit deep as shit, but the shit is surface level stuff. Like, yo, it's surface level. And I didn't, man, this shit is really, like, real talk. I done died, yo, real talk. Like, not died physically, but I done prayed, bruh, to die of this world. And that's probably what got me in bliss. Don't get me wrong, I go through my shit, my mind still fully work. I'm not in a fucking spiritual psychosis. Like, bruh, I've been doing this shit all my life. So that tells you if I had a spiritual psychosis, it probably was when I was a child. And that shit heightened my senses. Like, but that's for another whole Lord, yeah, for real. Man, I love this shit. Like, I love this shit. I love this shit. And most people, like, I don't even have these types of conversations, and the shit get deep. This shit just regular me thinking, or not even thinking for real, like autopilot type shit. Just going over little shit. Like, and I just want to say, even with like the cities and shit, fuck the mayors, fuck the police, the National Guard, all that shit, yo, all that shit fake. It's a system. Like, I'm not indulging in that shit, and I done said that shit plenty on times on different platforms. I will not be controlled, yo. I don't give a fuck how bad this shit get. I will not be controlled. And that's what they want. They want you to fear them. They want you to be in control of your life and your decisions. Like, bro, you already watched me since birth. You know more about me than I know about myself. You get what I'm saying? So, and what the fuck is there to be scared of somebody that know more about you than yourself? Like, bro, you can do all types of shit to me and I'm not gonna expect it. What the fuck am I gonna be scared for? Like, hell no. They try to trick you into giving up your life, yo, so they won't have to do certain shit to you. That's where that gang starting shit and all that shit come from. Like, and they been doing this shit forever. Like, bro, and certain shit in history, I ain't gonna lie, that's a fact I gotta get to. That's a fact, and that shit slipped my mind. I ain't gonna lie, that shit did slip my mind, but I gotta get to that shit, and I'm about to. I'm about to. So, and I was thinking about this shit yesterday. If you watch history, yo, if you watch history, you would know what's going on. And sometimes I feel like I don't have a spiritual gift. I just analyze shit a whole lot more than other people. I ain't gonna say everybody else. I analyze shit a lot more than other people. So if you analyze and you study, obviously you will know more. You will comprehend more. You will see the red flags. You get what I'm saying? So maybe, and I'm gonna just throw this multi wrench out there for entertainment purposes. Maybe Nobody is actually spiritual. It's just the fact that you pay attention enough to have an understanding of what the fuck is going on and where the fuck it could go to. That what if you have a what if mind? You get what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not downplaying God and nothing from it. Like, real talk. But I'm just saying, like, for the people that NPC runners, what if that's the case? You just analyze shit, like, because your brain is a computer, right? So you would be able to study that shit real quick and get an understanding, get the what's next, because scientists do that shit every day type shit. Like, they do that shit all the time. That shit don't make no sense, though. I ain't gonna lie. It makes sense, but it don't make no sense. And I need to stop saying that too, because I be like, I gotta remember these words and spells, and if I keep telling myself it makes sense but it don't make no sense, subconsciously that shit don't understand. It just take whatever the fuck it hear and it dilute it and understand it and put the shit back out. So I gotta get out of the mindset of saying that shit, because I understand that shit, not completely, but I understand enough, and I'm always I'm always understanding more. But like, yo, shit really crazy. Shit is really crazy. And right now, like, history is showing you. All of history is showing you. There's nothing new under the sun. So even the truth that they put out, they always put out shit to back up the truth. But the truth is in a negative light. So most people don't want to understand or accept the truth if it's coming in a negative light, because there's consequences with the shit. That means you got to put action into what you understand. And if not, you got the blood on your hands, just like the person that's committing whatever the fuck they committing that ain't right, even though they telling you the truth. Like, bro, that's just like if I go in the store and I take something, and in my head I'm like, shit, if I tell his ass the truth, he gonna get that shit to me. Bro, that's not the case. If you tell him the truth, he gonna pop the shit out you, and now you can't go in that bitch and buy nothing. You gotta walk 5-6 miles down the street to motherfucking get a goddamn bottle of water, and it's 150 degrees outside, but the news people telling you it's 80. So you believe that the fuck, you ain't tested, you believe in what somebody else said, and when you believed yourself, that shit wasn't right. So within suffer is teaching. Like, I know I'm all over the place, but understand you can run this shit back. Y'all, yo, people don't get it. That's why the world is suffering right now. Is a forced reset. Like, and it's not their reset. They thinking, oh shit, we got him in the bag, people. We got him now. We got him now. Nah, that shit, bro. The rabbit always tricks the fucking magician. You know how many times the rabbit in the hat trick has been performed, and the magician believes because he put his hand in a certain spot where the rabbit's supposed to be standing in the hat and it's not there at this point in time because the show just moving too good. He believed he had magic after that situation. He tricked himself, is what I'm getting at. So just because the tricker is tricking you don't mean they didn't trick themselves. So they believe that the fuck, oh, everything working according to plan, but then when they get to the end of their plan and then that shit flip without them knowing or anticipating it, yeah, the tricker get tricked too. Uh, it be weird ass shit going on, yo. It be weird ass shit going on. Like, now that I'm on here, I'm talking my shit. I ain't had no viewers in this bitch. I ain't get no thumbs up, and I know it's because I spoke about Israel. I really don't give a fuck, because the truth is the truth. And even if you hide the truth now, the shit gonna still come out. Even if it don't come out in your lifetime, it's gonna come out. So still, at the end of the day, beginning of time, when you decided to fuck up, that shit was going to knock on your door. And that shit go for me too. I'm not talking at motherfuckers. It might feel like it because I'm on the other side of the screen, but I'm not talking at you and shit. And I'm not saying I don't get caught up in shit and all that. Like I do. I take my L's when my L's hit. Sometimes I be giving myself L's because I be rushing the process and shit don't be working like that. But the fact of the matter is, you got watches. You just watch yourself, bruh. Watch yourself. That shit. This bitch keep burning all types of steel. We got the goddamn fuck going on. Bitch don't want to go out. But yeah, definitely history is repeating itself. It is hot as shit. There's sun cooking out this bitch. History definitely repeats itself. And y'all just gotta watch what's going on for what's next. Like, bro, when that 9/11 shit happened, I knew it was something fishy about it. And I think I was in like elementary school at the time, but I understood more because I listened to more conversations, and then I was asked my opinion a lot when I was younger. Like we had the same upbringing as everybody else for real, but the we had a more spiritual family. I say that like my family went to church and shit, and I'm not saying we was more spiritual because we went to church. It was a different type of spiritual. Like it could have been natural spiritualism, or it could have been on some Eastern Star type shit. Like because when I say I remember certain shit that I shouldn't remember, bro, I remember that shit to a T. Like that shit just happened before I got where I'm at right now. Like as in, damn, that shit happened while I was walking down the street, and that shit fresh still on my mind type shit. I sound like I'll fucking screen door shut and that bitch. Man, I ain't even gonna get into it. I just said it'd be weird ass shit happening.
I want to know how can I get in contact with him?
And motherfuckers down riding on a scooter up and down, don't know where they going, but they talk about Airbnbs and shit. And it's not paranoia. It's not, cause this shit been going on all my life. Like yo, that shit crazy. I'm about to get the fuck off of here, man. I just came on here to tell y'all is fuck everything, yo. And fuck every other race except mine. I don't give a fuck if y'all call me racist or not. Fuck every other race except mine, cause that's what the fuck y'all be on anyway. When you indulge in the bullshit.